It's another day at Tuckahoe Elementary. Like most schools, the sights and sounds are the same. But unlike most schools, children have been coming here to learn for 62 years.
We're so glad you're here.
Kindergarten teacher Lynn Archer has been here for 36 of those 62 years.
I'll keep going until this body tells me no more.
What is 35 divided by 3?
Some of Archer's former students are now teachers at Tuckahoe.
That's the key.
And she's the grand teacher to dozens of children of students past.
My mom told me right before I went, she said, "Oh, I had Miss Archer when I was your age."
I have a picture of when I was 5 or 6 sitting on her lap at field day, and she looks exactly the same with the long hair.
Very good.
Some ask Archer, why spend so many years in one school?
What is a quarter worth? You have the consistency of having these great families here all the time and a lot of support in the community.
Built in 1947, Tuckahoe is among the oldest schools in Henrico County. And not much has changed here over the years.
I started out right here in the first grade. You started out right there.
Raymond Wallace and James Reed were among the very first students here.
It is almost exactly like it was. The tile, the trim. Up until 2 or 3 years ago, the seats in the auditorium were the same ones, I'm convinced.
When you come back and look, it all comes back. It's amazing.
But what's more amazing for both men is seeing their legacy.
I think it's really neat because both my grandfathers went here, and I sitting in the same seats, walking along the same path. I thought it was pretty cool that he was playing baseball right down there.
For years, families like the Reeds have been returning to Tuckahoe, despite several private schools and newer schools close by. Many say Tuckahoe thrives because of its location. It's in an upscale section of the county. Some have even complained West End schools like Tuckahoe are favored when it comes to school funds.
When I hear people in other parts of the county say, "Oh, you get everything," no, we really don't.
In fact, Archer says Tuckahoe was one of the last schools to even get air conditioning.
You know, we were over here just sweating bullets. It was so hot in here. And our PTA got to work and raised over $32,000 and put air conditioners in this school.
Money comes, money goes, but the people and how they use the things that they have, I feel like that makes a big difference as well.
That's a lesson Sarah Hubbard says she learned from her own mother, a teacher at Tuckahoe for 30 years.
Blue.
Who inspired her to teach at the same school.
2, ready, play.
Just as Casey Bradley's music teacher inspired her.
Triangles again. 1, 2. I sat right here and my music teacher stood up here, and this is where I figured out that I wanted to be a music teacher.
The sense of family and togetherness is still here.
Julie Ranson says it's like coming home teaching at Tuckahoe.
So paint it in.
Especially when she sees the same faces
Here it is.
she saw as a 6-year-old student.
I have to still call Mrs. Archer Mrs. Archer. I can't use her first name.
This is the story of Frederick. Once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher, and you're certainly not in it for money. You're in it because you love kids and you love what you do.
And at the end of the day, teachers, parents, and students all say that's what matters most at Tuckahoe.
Welcome to school today.